I've been here all day. And boy, you got me walking side to side. I'm talking to you. See you standing over there with your body. Feeling like I wanna rock with your body. And we don't gotta think about nothing. I'm coming at you.
Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for all of you because I feel like it's been so long since I've done a makeup tutorial. Last makeup tutorial I did was my everyday makeup routine, and that was so long ago in my mind, so I thought that I would do another one today. I've recently been doing a Pacific look, and I posted it on Instagram and everyone wanted me to do a makeup tutorial on it, so I thought that I would do that today. And I think this makeup tutorial would be so good for New Year, like especially if you love your burgundies, because I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics burgundy palette and one of her Kylie lip kits. I did get a package from Kylie Cosmetics and I'm not paid by them. I wish I was paid by Kylie Cosmetics, but I'm not. And yes, I got a package from them, and I was going to do like a whole video on them, but when I got the package it was a really awkward time because I was going away for Christmas and I didn't have any time to film. But now I'm back and I'm better than ever. Also, new pyjamas from BS. They're really cute. Okay, so let's just get on with the makeup tutorial. Okay, so for my base I use 3 different products. I know, 3. It's like the thing that like keeps all your makeup on and looking fresh. Okay, so the first thing that I'm always using is my Kat Von D Lock It In Featherweight Primer Base, and just look like this. I love Kat Von D because her products are just like so cool. I love the designs of them as well. I put this all over my face. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with the Pore Professional by Benefit. I have the worst pores ever, like they are so visible with foundation on them, so I always have to use this to get rid of them. And I only apply this where I have pores. I'm not going to apply it all over my face. Okay, and then the next thing I use, and the last thing I use for my face, I can get really bad bags. Use this little pan thing from Tony Moly, and it is a eye stick and it looks like a little panda. It's so cute. So once I've applied some of that, I just like to pat it in with my finger. So I'm going to be using a Bobbi Brown foundation today. I'm really nervous to try this because I've never used it before. And it is the Skin Foundation with the SPF 15, and it is in the shade Warm Beige 3.5. I'm also going to be using a damp beauty blender to push it into my skin. I actually really like this foundation. Like, I really like it. Once I've done one really thin layer, I like to go into the places where I feel like I need more foundation. So it's usually like my T area, so like my nose, around my nose and my forehead and my chin need more foundation. I love this foundation, guys. I'm obsessed with it now. It's definitely a more of a dewy foundation, which I love. Like, I never have dewy foundations. I'm more into mattes, but now I've tried a dewy foundation, like, girl, I love it. So time to conceal. I use my Model's Own Tea Tree Concealer, one of my favourite concealers in the shade Vanilla One. And the only reason that I don't only use this is because I'm literally nearly out of it. So I have to mix it with my Bourjois Healthy Mix. I'm not going to lie, I'm not too keen on this concealer because it really does oxidise on your skin. Hi, it's Future Grace. Basically my camera stopped filming when I was putting my concealer on, but I just used the Model's Own concealer and blended it in with my beauty blender. I didn't use the other concealer, and then I just filled in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and right now I am just concealing my eyebrows with the Model's Own concealer. So once I have like filled them in a little bit, I like to go and outline them with some concealer, and then your eyebrows are done. Jokes. I like to use my little mini beauty blender to just blend those eyebrows in. So once I've blended most of the concealer in, I always just go around the concealer with a proper beauty blender. And this is just so that I can like push in all the concealer I just put on my foundation. Okay, So now it is time to do contour. For contour, I like to use this Kat Von D Contour Shade and Light palette. I love Kat Von D, as I've already said. And the brushes that I like to use to actually contour, I use this Morphe E4 brush. I love it. It's like this slanted brush. And then to blend that out, I like to use the Morphe E1, which is such a cool brush. Look at this. I love Morphe brushes. I think it's the shade Subconscious, but I'm basically using the lightest contour shade. And of course I have to blend it out. And then just blending my cheeks out because I put way too much on. And then I like to just contour my forehead just a little bit. I don't even really like I don't think my forehead's big, but I just like to do this to add warmth to like my face a bit, and a bit more definition. And then I do a really little bit on my jawline. Okay, and then I like to use this powder here. I think it is called Letation. I'm so bad at pronouncing words, thank you. It's just so that I can do a little bit of baking, and just so that I can kind of brighten all the parts I need to brighten. So I just like to put it wherever I want. So I'm just taking my beauty blender and just dipping that in that colour and just baking it a little bit. It's like that to sit on for a little bit, and then I will like brush that off in a minute. After contour, I always go into my eyes, and this is my favourite part of this whole tutorial because this is what it's all about, guys. I'm using my Kylie Eyeshadow Pressed Powder Eyeshadow Palette, the Burgundy palette. This is a stunning palette, you guys. Like, girl, look at this palette. Like, as you guys know, I'm not a massive fan of shimmers, and it does have 4 shimmers in here, but I've used every single shimmer in this and I'm obsessed. Like, I've used every single colour in this palette. There isn't one colour here that I haven't used. So we're going to be using most of the colours on my eyes today. The brushes that I use, I have got a new love. As I keep saying, I love Morphe brushes, and I've got a new love for a specific brush. It is the Morphe E22 brush. It is my love. I love it so much, guys. It is an amazing eye brush. When I find one eye brush that I love, that is the only eye brush I use. And I also just like to use a flat brush because I'm going to be doing some under my eyes as well. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're going to do this tutorial. I like to mix these 2 colours here, Peach and Naked, to create my transition colours. Okay, so once I put my transition colours in, I like to go in to Burgundy, the perfect red, guys. I'm obsessed with this red. Okay, so now I like to go into this really deep brown here in Bright. I like to really create some definition on my eye because my eye is kind of like all red. I like to create some definition with this dark brown. So I like to use this flat brush, and I'm going to be going in with sparkly red here in LA. This colour has got really bad fallout, but I love the look of it, so I'm going to have to use it. Then I go back in with my Morphe brush, and I like to use this really cool, like, sparkly, orangey, brown, bronzy colour in the colour Dubai. And I like to put this in the middle of my sparkly red. Just go back in with my flat brush, and I've learnt that you should put eyeshadow under your eyes. I never used to do that, and now I do. Use the same sparkly red here in LA and just create something under my eye. And as I said, this is where the fallout will show, but do you know what, I don't care. And then I like to go in with Burgundy and put this on my lower lash line because it is stunning. Last step for this eye look is to put Penny, this really nice whitey colour, in the inner corner. Now the eye look's done, I like to move on to highlight. I've brushed away that powder that was underneath my eyes. So you guys know I love highlighter. I'm going to be using my Lancome highlighter. I've had this for so long, guys. It's amazing. Like, look at that highlight. Boom, boom. This is in the shade number 1. And I'm using this Real Techniques brush in, and it's actually a setting brush, but it's such a good highlight brush. So I've been loving 2 lip kits recently. The Kylie Cosmetic lip kits. I've been loving Pumpkin and Dulce K. These are the ones I bought. I'm going to put in on Dulce Code today because pumpkin has a bit of an orange tint and that is not what I really like for this specific makeup look. Okay, so once I've lined my lips, I like to fill it in with the lipstick. So now we've done the lips, it's time for mascara, and this is just going to like make your look so much better. So I never used to put mascara under my eyes because I think it makes me look like a doll, but because I've now got eyeshadow under my eyes, I think it always looks a lot better. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Cannonball mascara, and I think you should always use waterproof mascara underneath your eye because, girl, you don't know what the day is going to be like. And then for my top lashes, I first put on the Cannonball mascara from Urban Decay, and then I put on the W7 Lashtastic mascara, which is such a good mascara, I honestly can't get over it. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I had so much fun filming it. I'm obsessed with this makeup look, guys. It would look so bomb for like New Year. And yes, I'm obsessed with this look, so I hope you all are as well. And I'll see you all in my next video. Make sure to like this video if you like this makeup look, and comment if you're going to try out this makeup look. If you do, please do tag me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever floats your boat. And I will see you all in my next video. I love you all so much. Bye!